Hey everyone, welcome to Cosplay class. So today I'm going to be showing you how to put some scars on your friends for Halloween.
Oh no.
So
what
Ross
does this
here,
entail?
Well, Ross here has an experience with a scar. Why don't you tell our audience?
Oh yeah, when I was 3, I got scratched by a cat because there was a cat looking outside at my golden retriever, Cassie, who's long dead now, and it was a friend's cat. And then I went up. The cat was hissing at our dog outside, so I walked up and I was like, "Good kitty," and then it just went, wow! Turned around, and just cut me from all the way down here to here. I have a tiny little mark here. It's very hard to see now, but my cheek just kind of went, and then my dad, who's a general practitioner, he actually ended up having to stitch me up because we were so far away from anyone that could help, and I think anyone that could help wasn't able to. So he ended up stitching me back together. Did a good job. So I thought it'd be really cool if we could kind of remake that scar at one of these points. So,
It's true.
Yeah.
Why did you touch the cat when it was hissing?
Because I didn't own a cat. I didn't know that cats hiss. I was 3 years old. I didn't know. I thought that the cat was sad and I needed to cheer it up, so I went to go pat it.
Typical Ross. Anyway, come watch the tutorial and learn how to make terrible scars for yourself.
Come watch the tutorial. They're already here.
The first project we're going to do is really subtle scars. They're just done using the following supplies. Liquid latex from Ben Nye, some old brushes that you don't mind dirtying up, some sponges, of course wipies to wash the actor's face, some makeup to cover it up, and powder. You don't have to put anything down like Prozade or anything, or spirit gum. You just need to put the latex on and you should be fine. I mean, if you really want to make sure it doesn't go anywhere, you can put spirit gum or Prozade down first, but since this is just for a demonstration, I'm not going to, and I don't want Ross to complain.
Spirit gum? Did you say spirit gum?
Yeah, that's what
Did I
it's called.
mishear that?
Yes, it's called spirit gum. And I just kind of like dab it in a line that looks like spirit. So I get a bunch on the brush, and you'll have to get a crappy brush too because
Oh, it smells.
it's the smell of latex.
So about you. I'm kidding. We have fun here.
Don't talk. So pretty much all I'm doing here is taking some of the liquid latex on an old brush or a brush you don't care about ruining and dabbing it onto Ross's face in a straight line. You don't want to dab it once it starts to dry because it'll start to get messed up and stick to your brush. You just want to do a couple of clean lines. And I'm doing it in this pattern because when I used to wear my shepherd costume, I would do healed over renegade scars, and that's what this effect is showing. Alright, now that I've put a little bit of grease.
Getting punched by a fast baby.
A fast baby? The makeup you can just use to blend it in with the actor's face. You don't necessarily need to use it because it's actually going to blend in pretty well already, but like in Ross's case, he's super pink, so it needed a little bit of blending. So that's it! After blending the scars with a little bit of makeup, Ross is now free to go look hard wherever he wants with his new scars. For this next scar, we're going to use rigid collodion. These scars kind of look like they're an older scar, like the face was cut really deep and it healed over with kind of an almost keloid looking scar left behind. So for this project, you're going to need wipies to clean the actor's face, rigid collodion, old brushes, and some powder. Not to mention some makeup if you need to blend it afterwards. How rigid collodion works is you need to paint it onto the skin layer by layer. As each layer dries, it hardens and tightens the skin, causing the skin around it to look indented. So you need a little bit of patience between painting layer upon layer upon layer on the skin, but the effects are really dramatic when it's done. So your patience goes a long way.
Dad, if you didn't do the stitching right when I was a kid, it probably would have looked like this.
Yeah. Just Instagram this joint.
Ross, can you look hard again? Thank you, Ross.
It's really sticky. I'm sorry. I said to close your eyes.
I close my nose.
It's coming off. Don't put this in there because I don't know. I know it's not toxic. The last project is the most advanced, but it's actually pretty easy once you try it out a few times. We're going to use a bunch of supplies to more or less make a scar on the actor's face, which is Ross in this case, and we're gonna make it all bloody and gross like it's just happened or it's just starting to heal over. And we're gonna need a bunch of supplies, including scar wax from Ben Nye. We're gonna use Prozaid, but you can use spirit gum as well. And there's a few other things that you can switch out, and I'll list them all in the show notes. But anyway, here is the list of supplies just so you have it. You'll need wipies, Prozaid or spirit gum, scar wax, some liquid latex, some Telesis or water to sculpt the scar wax, a spatula, some makeup for blending, old brushes, and of course powder. The first thing I'm going to do is put Prozaid on Ross's face. You can use spirit gum for this too. Then I'm going to take a bit of scar wax with my spatula and roll it into a little snake in which I'm going to apply it onto his face. Now I'm going to start sculpting it, and I'm going to work around the sculpture and kind of just like work it onto his face and make it blend into his skin where I want it to. I'm going to work it with a few sculpture tools and with some water and Telesis to make sure my fingers don't stick to it. And as I work it, I'm going to put a line straight through the middle where I want the gash to be. After this, I'm going to stipple it with latex, and then I'm going to go over it with my grease makeup. I have a Krylon palette that I use, and I'm going to mix a color similar to Ross's skin tone, go over the latex with the grease makeup, and then I'm going to do a line of black inside the wound. After that, I'm going to finish it off with some blood. Here I am, just still sculpting on Ross's face. There I go, still sculpting. Oh, there goes the latex. Whee! And this is what seals this in. And now I'm going to use the color I mixed up for Ross's skin to go over the base of it. So I'm just... Now you look super fresh. Wait, don't scrunch your face up.
You're poking me in the eye.
Close your eye. No. Relax your face. Close your eye. I'm not going to poke you in the eye. This looks bad. It's literally because Ross like scrunches his face up and ruins like everything.
A reflex. You poke someone in the face.
No,
like
it's
this.
not.
Yeah, it is.
Gar, I'm going to take some of my blood, 3 Kings
Your
Red.
blood? Ew,
Flow
gross.
blood.
You keep your blood in the
You
bottle?
can see that
They're
it's
disgusting.
covered in blood, so
Oh.
the bottle of blood has been
Her blood. She keeps her blood in the bottle. Ew. It's every you put it every month. Ew.
Oh my god, it's weird. Don't look down, no!
Well,
Oh my god!
You said you
You're
got
just
someone.
not supposed to move in general!
Don't say I got some on your shirt. I'm gonna look down. Just don't tell me, and I wouldn't have looked down. Me and Holly have a loving relationship. Oh God, she got me!
Thanks for watching, everyone. Now you know how to make subtle
Now
scars,
you know how to cut your husband.
indented scars, and crazy bloody scars.
It all hurt.
And in the description, I'll have everything you need to find online to buy before Halloween so you can do your last minute Commander Shepard costume, zombie costume, or abused husband costume.